Hello and welcome to another edition of Return to Moria. I am your host, Durin Deathless, and I am here in Dwarrowdelf. So if you are watching this video, it's a bit of a spoiler towards the end, late game content. Please find another video if you don't want this spoiled. So with that out of the way, what I'm going to show you is something that is often overlooked as far as building across platforms, and what this is kind of a part one, laying the foundation for building something quite massive. So without further ado, we're going to head to the area where we need to go. I could have started there, but that's alright. This is the first world that I created. It's not cleared out really by any means. I've got another world that I've cleared out and done this already, so I know what it looks like. So I'm going to head down here underneath what I call the Bridge of Dwarrowdelf. That, as you can see, is not there anymore. Some interesting multi-layered pieces there, but you have this massive chasm here, and it's fairly bottomless. So we're going to start by clearing out a few things here. Some ironwood, and we're going to pop a hearth. Not underneath the bridge in particular. I'm going to do a tiled hearth because it's nice and large. And at this point, I just need it to be on the ground. So I'm going to start with it right there, and we'll see how that goes. We're going to try and find the closest here to spanning this chasm to kind of get us started. And the piece that we're going to start with is one that most people overlook, I feel like. It's under wood and stone in your building plans, and it's the large balcony. I know a lot of people think that this should belong in a building, and by the name, yes, you could say that's true, and it also functions in that respect as well. If you can see some of those facade buildings in the distance, they're kind of that similar way, but what we're going to do is we're going to toss those right onto here. And you can put them as high or as low as you want, and you're going to want to embed those in as many different places as you can. So I'm going to pop that a little bit right there just so we can have some overlap. And we're going to keep going here. I'm not going to do one more because, as you can see, this one kind of sticks out of the way. So I'm going to pull it back one so it's still anchored in. And let's see, the next one, that one's way out there. So because that one technically should be anchored right here, I'm going to put it right there. It's nice because the snap piece is there. It's just right at the very corner. And I'll toss another one here. Alright, now they are a bit resource intensive. They are 9 wood pieces there, but what that allows me to do is create small beams. Alright, across. Got one. Now the normal stable limit structurally, as you can see, is about 3. So this is orange. I know it doesn't look like it. This is green or yellow, depending on how you kind of look at it. It's not great lighting. We put one more here at the very edge, and it turns that color. So we're not going to do that. We're going to back this up one and put it yellow, because what we want is the most stable that we can get given the length. So now this one's orange. If I were to keep that further, it would be red. Now that leaves us right there, and notice that we are right at the edge. We can put that right in there, but I'm going to pop a balcony right here. So now the balcony is right hooked on there. Now I'm going to, actually I am going to put just a hair out there. Keep that far back in here. See, it's still orange. If I put it there, it's red. This is orange. So I can do that just to give it a little bit more length. A small balcony, you can try that too. It's only 6, but it doesn't really have, I don't think, quite the same structural strength. So upper balcony, just that extra. Oh, good. I'm going to camp. And now it's anchored into the opposite wall. And look at that, it's just all the way across. Now let's go take care of this. Oh, here they come. They're going to attack little things. I don't know what, I don't care what. They're going to attack the stairs. I haven't even built those and they want to attack them. Whatever. Come on down, fellas. Or I'll go up to you. Whatever. La 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 la. I'll switch to my sword and shield. Just simple goblins. They're pretty basic. Oh, and it's over just like that. Well, that was fun. Apologies for that. Now back to our program. Ooh, gross. And let's clear that up. Bit refuse there. The nice thing about those is that some of them can give wood, apparently. Or ironwood if you have the enchantment, as I do, on my axe. So now look at that, all the way over there, it's anchored in, and we're going to take this next one, and we're going to continue on our merry way. Start the next layer, but you notice that this next piece is a bit further back, so it might not let us quite reach as far as we would like it to. The answer to that is by anchoring pieces at a 90-degree angle. I don't know. Ooh, caught that one. Not normally super great. That anchor one here. You want them roughly spaced about the same width apart, which is about the same as a 9 by 9. Oh, now see, that one didn't quite reach all the way. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a narrow platform. We'll see if it'll let us here. And might be a little tough here. There we go. Right into the wall. And now we can... I actually could have done that by anchoring that side piece, but because I'm going to lose so much there, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this balcony now right up against that wall. And now I can continue all the way over here, as far as I want. And repeat this pattern all the way to the other side. And as you can see, it's a lovely little platform. I can plop down granite floor if I want to. Lovely here. And I can go all the way across. See how it's yellow? Get overlapped one there, but that's okay. You get my point. And then I can add whatever I want to. And now it's a lovely little waterfall anchored there. Still preserves some architecture. Grab something to eat. Just because I can. But the only thing you do have to worry about is those patrols. A bit of a pain in the butt. That way, I'll cook some raw meat there. Have that in a little bit. But as you can see, you can continue it all the way over here. And that will look very lovely once everything's anchored. All the way across. You can go as far as you want. You can go all the way over there. You can just have it a little platform wherever you like. Yeah. Looks like they might have seen me if he yells that out. Alright, we got some morgues, I suppose. Oh, I didn't dodge out of the way in time.
That's one more to me.
And there we go. Alright, well, at this point, thank you for sharing. Now, I will say, before I go, I just remembered one other thing. As you can see, it's quite lovely. It's basically bottomless. So if, you find that it doesn't work and you have to start over, you may lose some pieces there. So do be careful, and because cognizant of what you're trying to build and making sure they snap together in at least an orange, preferably green. If it doesn't turn any color at all, that means that there's no structural integrity there. It's literally just an aesthetic piece. So at this point, if I wanted to, I could probably toss some stairs and see how far that goes, but someone else can have fun with that and have another video just to see where the bottom is, if it is in fact bottomless. You can just jump, yeah. You feel daring. Alright. But this is actually part one, because the next part will be to show you a replica of using that lattice work to build the bridge of, the Dwarrowdelf Bridge from one chasm to the other. I've got another on my main world that there is a massive central column here that goes from the bottom all the way to the top, but I'm not going to show that one because there's still a bit of a gap in that one. I didn't get the angle or measurements correctly, so I'm going to have to destroy it and build it all over again. But before I do, I want to make sure my platform goes all the way across and looks really, really pretty when I'm done with it. So until part two, thanks again.